It's awesome.
Chandler, if you could do us a favor, just start out by introducing us with your name, where you're fighting out of, your team, that sort of thing.
I'm Chandler Cole. I'm from Coburn, Virginia, and I train out of Wise County Combat Club, WC3, just small gym in the middle of the country.
Very nice. So talk to us about your journey of kind of, getting to this point. I mean, when did you decide, hey, I'm going to be a professional fighter?
I've always competed. I wrestled, played football, stuff like that, and I ended up having to leave wrestling due to my grandmother. She was sick at the time, and I left college, and I regretted it. But when I came home, I got sick without competing. I mean, I was going crazy. So I had to find something to do, and I'd trained with the local MMA people. So I jumped in the gym and I've not looked back. And I think it was probably 3 or 4 fights in, I said, I want to do this forever. I really want to do this. This is awesome. And it's just been one journey at a time and one step at a time, and now I'm here. So this is unbelievable. This is unreal. So
I was going to say, is it so, this opportunity to be on The Ultimate Fighter, I mean, were you a guy that watched The Ultimate Fighter? I mean...
Absolutely. I just met Forrest Griffin outside. I'm a fangirl. I'm going crazy right now. I literally just did that. So, yeah, this is I tried out a couple years ago. Things just didn't work out. But, I've said it time and time again. I even told my coaches, I was a little delusional a couple years ago on, where I was at in my career. And I wasn't really putting the work that I needed to be elite. I really turned my career around. I was going to retire in 2019. I wanted to quit fighting. I didn't want to do this anymore. And I got up to 330 pounds, just didn't have no passion for it. Went through a little spell. I had a lot of adversity hit my life. And training truly brought me back to where I needed to be. Training even in the gym, I didn't even plan on fighting. I just needed to train. But I got to a point where I was like, if I don't take advantage of the shape I've got in, I'm going to regret it. And I've just not looked back since then. I've had had some big fights, and now I'm here. So everything's come full circle, So I was delusional back in 2018, but now I'm sitting here, and I know for a fact that as far as physically, mentally, emotionally, I'm in a really good place, and I'm just blessed to be here, man. I can't say it enough.
That's awesome. I mean, you touched on it, right? I mean, you've had some big fights and kind of just lost in those biggest moments. You had a lot of success outside, but in those. So what lessons do you take out of that? Because obviously this is going to be another one of those big moments, right?
It's just a learning curve. Each time I've got on a bigger, I'm gonna call it regional show. I took a big fight for a big promotion. I lost. Fought on the regional scene. Took another big fight on our regional, bigger regional promotion. I lost. And then, then I got a big call and took it on 5 days notice. And even though I lost, I performed so much better on 5 days notice. People were leaving that out. It was 5 days notice, and I performed way beyond anyone had gave me, credit for, or anyone had really gave me a shot for. And it just told me just stay consistent. Just stay consistent, stay active, and good things will happen. So, I mean, I take from that, I'm due one. I'm due for that big win. So why not the Ultimate Fighter?
That's awesome. Did you have to take time off from work to get it, or were they able to keep the job? Or?
Yeah, I'm still working at the prison. They actually, man, when you're talking about a family environment, the prison's where it's at. I mean, all my coworkers are so supportive. And they actually, I took a month off in January, and I used my actual time, but now I'm leave without pay, and they're working with me. So when I come back, I still got a job, and hopefully I can probably slide into another role, give me some a little bit of time to train to my schedule, not have to just work around that schedule. But no, they've been super supportive. I have a great support system back home.
I guess to be clear, when you say a family environment at the prison, probably only if you're working there, right?
Yeah, it's unbelievable what, because tragedies happen to everybody. And I've seen some bad things happen to good people. And one of my best friends, his brother's a police officer, and he just got shot and killed. And that don't happen back where I'm from. That's an unheard. I don't know if y'all know where Coburn, Virginia is at, but if not, Google it. 24230. Listen, go Google that. That don't happen where I'm from. And he got shot and killed, and my friend was out of time. And just what they did for him, and the the prison as a whole came together and really helped him out. And when I seen that, I've seen it plenty of times, but because he was so close to me and I seen what they did for him, like, I understand, like, they got my back, you know, they got my back, and I know that everyone back home is cheering me on, and I'm probably the luckiest guy on the planet, because I know where I grew up, the situation I was in. I'm not supposed to be here, but I am. I chose my own destiny. I've chose my own road. I had a lot of things that could have went south, and I chose not to, so I'm just blessed to be here.
That's awesome. So what does this opportunity then mean to you, man? I guess in a lot of ways you probably feel like you already won just getting to this point, right? But, I mean, does this feel like a moment you can really launch the career? Is there pressure? What does it mean to you?
It's crazy you say that because I don't feel like I've won. You know, everyone back home, I've fought on ESPN before, and everybody was like, oh, man, you know, you've already made it. No, I haven't. Like, I got to win. I got to win these big fights. I got to win when, you know, the opportunities present itself. So, you would think that. You would think that I would think that, but that's just not I'm a winner. Like, in my mind, I'm a winner. Even when I wrestled in high school, you go back to my old high school, I have the record for the most wins in Eastside history. Like, winning is the ultimate goal, and I can't get enough of it. The winning's the best feeling in the world, so I'm not going to feel accomplished until I win something a lot bigger than this. You know, I'm still chasing my state title I never won, so.
That's awesome. Last thing for me, what can we expect out of you on the show? I mean, whether it be in terms of your fighting style, whether it be in terms of what you bring to the house itself. I mean, what can we expect from you?
People going to love me. You know, of course I can fight, but people going to love me. I know that, like, when I get this in my hand, like, I always love talking, and I think I have a good story. I think that, you know, you never know when you're going to reach out to that kid that's in the same situation I was in, and they're going to take it and run with it. You know, if they can hear my story and they can take that and, you know, use it into their everyday life, and I take a kid that has every reason to be a drug addict, has every reason to be in prison, has every reason to do the bare minimum, and he goes, you know what? I'm going to choose to do better than I won. That's the ultimate goal. It's just, you know, if I could change one kid's life, I'm good, you know. Awesome. Thank you, guys.